Bank of America.
In Arthur Firstenberg's book, The Invisible Rainbow, he says he links the flu pandemic of 1918 with the health, the electrical grid. And do you see any coincidence, any linkage to the outbreak of the coronavirus in the city of Wuhan, where this last year they have installed 10,000 5G base stations, reportedly at the airports, railway stations, universities, and other densely populated areas. And they now have been quarantining people, and there are numerous deaths. Do you see any connection in this virus outbreak and the 5G technology in this city?
I don't know yet. You could check it out, but I think if it's like flu virus, or it's in the same family, I don't think electricity helps you, but I don't think it hurts you.
You don't think that the electricity hurts you?
I don't think it causes I didn't think it caused the outbreak. The coronavirus came from animals, right? And I don't know anything about it. I shouldn't put out an opinion when I'm stupid.
Well, people have been indicating that there is a linkage. Would you say that the flu pandemic of 1918 had anything to do with electrification?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I've read about it. And flu is a powerful virus, and if we had that come back again, I think it'd have the same effect.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is on a real personal note, but I assume since you put it in your book, it would be okay to bring up. You indicated that your two children and your wife, both your first wife, both had electromagnetic frequency illnesses and died from exposure. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Well, the one who died from EMF exposure, I'm certain she did, was she had malignant melanoma of her leg, and she got that from using tanning beds. And she also had the genetics for it. Her dad had melanoma too, and yeah, there's another EMF disease. You know, when I knew that people who worked indoors, they teach you that sunlight causes it, and if you use sun retardant chemicals to protect yourself, that's not the answer, because people who work and live indoors get more melanoma than people who cut trees down and farmers. So the sun's got nothing to do with it. It's an EMF disease for sure.
Okay. I was in one of the aspects of disease was among the firefighters. You mentioned that there was a lot of illness as a result of their exposures to the radio dialogue that they had, and often there were cell towers around their facilities, and they have been able to opt out of having cell towers on their facilities. Is that not something that that would make a big statement to those who are running the show and keeping us all exposed to this wireless, specifically 5G, when people really are saying, I think we need to have some health studies here?
Unfortunately, the studies aren't going to get done. Most practicing docs don't know anything about EMF or its relationship to disease. And unfortunately, that's how it is. And until they start teaching it in school, I don't teach in medical school. I don't, and I know the doctors coming out don't know anything about 60 cycle or dirty electricity. So I wrote the book to try to get people educated, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to work. Except a couple of people like you read my book.
Well, I know there are a number of people who have and know your experience and know what you've brought forward. Are there things that that you would like to talk about that I haven't asked you about or covered?
Firehouses could opt out of cell towers. Well, the place I lived in California when I lived with my last wife was all the firehouses around there had cell towers on campus, and they were all getting exposed. And I told them about it and put in filters for them, but that didn't stop the RF from the microwave transmitter getting them. And unfortunately, it's just too much wireless, just too much of the stuff around. And I'm especially worried about the ground current. In fact, like I said, I wrote a letter to the governor, bringing them up to speed. But that's a week ago. I haven't heard anything yet. I doubt that I will.
So how does the ground current become a problem? And why is that now a particular concern?
Well, substation, you're getting exposed to all the crap. This is your internet connection is unstable, it says. Oh, there it goes. But there's a place in California, I forget the name of the city, but people live near a substation. I think the utility is paid out big bucks because they had all the EMFs, all the symptoms of electrical disease, and it's coming from their substation. And unfortunately, you put the dirt doesn't go away when you put it in the wires. You got to filter it or take care of it.
So how do you do that? So you're saying that they're grounding to the earth, or how is the ground? How is the earth becoming so hot?
I'm close to the substation, and all this crap is going into this. Think about a sewer system. If you live near a sewage treatment plant, you get exposed to all the sewage. That's what this is. It's electrical